18-year-old KWANELE NOTYAWE says playing for teams like the Soweto Eagles can be a disadvantage. He feels poor black players from deprived communities are rarely selected to play for South Africa's national team.
So they look at their school and where you come from. So that's how you're chosen in this country. They must start coming here around, looking at talent here at Soweto. We have a lot of talent, best players that rugby can produce.
The government says racially based quota systems are necessary to try and even out the playing field. In rugby, for example, it wants 50% of players taking part in domestic leagues and representing international sides by the year 2019 to be black. But the white minority interest group AfriForum says the government has no business interfering in sports. It has asked several international sporting bodies to intervene.
We want to see sport being played by everybody in this country, being a unifying factor and not being abused by politicians to drive a specific agenda. And I think that would create a situation where everybody in the country can unite behind our sporting teams.
In 1995, South Africa won the Rugby World Cup on home soil. The country's first black democratically elected president, Nelson Mandela, hoped sport would help unite a racially divided nation. But more than 20 years since apartheid ended, the national rugby and cricket sides are still dominated by white players. South Africa's cricket team, the Proteas and the Springbok rugby team are among the best in the world. Some people say there's no need to push for racial quotas because transformation is already happening. For example, in the last Rugby World Cup, South Africa's 31-man squad had 8 non-white players compared to 1 in 1995. Some black players and coaches don't agree with racial quotas because it implies a player is only there because of the color of his skin.
You know, you don't play rugby because you're black, you play rugby because you want to play rugby, and you shouldn't be considered for the team because you're black, you should be considered because you're good.
That's why the government is being urged to invest in and develop sport in state-run schools and facilities like this one in Soweto. Most South Africans agree having more black players in national teams will inspire future generations of non-white school children. What they disagree on is how to make that happen. Haru, Mutasa, Jazeera, Pretoria.